What's up guys, Ivan here with getivan.com, and in this video we're going to be comparing Proxy Factory with Webshare. And I'm particularly interested in the IPv4 shared data center proxies. And what I want to do is compare the features between these two services on paper, and if Proxy Factory can compare to Webshare, then I'd like to sign up for a trial or do a cheap little subscription and then test the actual speed of the proxies and the success rate of the proxies against one another. So Webshare has such excellent pricing and powerful features that it's really tough to find someone to compare on paper. So that's what we got to get through first. So let's take a look and see if we can get to that point. Okay, so Proxy Factory. Let's zoom in on this page. There we go. And get ready to best proxy experience ever. Not off to a good start. Not off to a good start, guys. Get ready to experience the best proxy service ever. I think that's what you're looking for. And I would even go as far to do something like get ready for the best IPv4 data center proxy service. I would really do some SEO there. 4 reviews. Oh, well, okay. I'm getting to consultancy. Let's move on. Apologies. No vanity intended. I just got sucked into it there. Okay, so data center proxies, best rotating proxy access. Let's look at this. Shared, pay as you go. Wow. Pardon me. You pay per hour. That's wild. That's an interesting concept. Cloud-based IP rental. Pay only for exactly what you use, like whenever it's being used. But I don't know. I've looked into cloud services in the past, but the problem there is it's hard to provision that stuff at scale. I mean, it's not like you can just set up a port to some cloud, and to my knowledge, I have to look into that, to some cloud service, just back-end Uber IP pool. That would be cool though. I need to look into back connect into some cloud service where you can just like tap into it to rotate for some, and you only pay for some period of time, because then I could only just pay for like a quantity of hours. Like I have to think about it. I have to look and see if there's anything like that out there. I highly doubt it. If there is, then it's going to be, they're going to find a way to charge you per mile in a pretty vicious way, certainly for gigabyte data processing, you know. So they're saying here this nth amount of monies is equal to 29 cents for 10 IPv4 proxies for 30 days. Hold on a minute. 10 of them for 30 days. So it's roughly 3 cents per proxy. And that's actually similar to how Webshare advertises on the homepage. So if we were to look at their homepage, you can see it's $3 a month. For 100 proxies, which of course when you get your little calculator out, it is 3 cents per proxy. But that's not that's not considering a bunch of extra features, you know, that are necessary to make it worth your time, you know, like, so this is saying this quantity of money, which is actually comparable to Webshare, and just from the IP standpoint. but then they're trying to charge you for the gigabytes, you know, for the data, and that's where they're going to get you. So if it's, what is that, a penny? Okay, so a penny, that's not too bad, but a penny times 1,000, so that's $10. Hold on a moment. It's not too bad. Let's see. Because I do, well, how much is that for 100 of those? So 100 of those would be $30. So you're looking at like $30 plus, like let's say you were going to do 2 terabytes of data or something like that, then it would be plus 20, right? So that's actually not too different from Cloud, or not Cloud, I was going to say Cloudflare. That's not too different from Webshare, actually. It's pretty close. It's the closest I've seen so far. Let's see, Enterprise. Pardon me. Now, Webshare still beats this, though, because Webshare offers unlimited bandwidth. Okay, so we'll get to the Webshare pricing in a second. So they almost had me general purpose. Not quite as professional in the copy. They're making foreign mistakes, but the price does not scale with the data being charged. Surprisingly, the IPs are similarly priced. Multiple suppliers, pay-as-you-go, shared data center proxies. Oh, wait a second. What were we looking at here? Okay, shared. That sounded right. Shared data center proxies, private rotating. Let's look at rotating. Oh, that shoots up to 30 cents. Wow. Well, I rotate it once. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute. Automatic load balancing, multiple suppliers. Okay. So, pardon me. They kind of come close, but when you're Webshare clearly beats them out, because in par for par comparison, if you're going to get 100 proxies, then you know you can also up your plan to unlimited bandwidth, and that makes all the difference. And then on top of that, they don't even articulate concurrencies in the other service. You get a one monthly refresh, okay, with this plan, and then high concurrency. So if you wanted to have a bunch of concurrencies beyond like the quantity of proxies, like you wouldn't really need that, though, of course, with 100. You know, you for more than that you would. You know, I've been glazing over that in some of my other videos. But yeah, you wouldn't really need that. So it would be even cheaper. Let's see how much cheaper it gets. From $40 to, wow, to a little less than, wow, so that's like $10 a month there. That's a pretty big difference. So yeah, I mean Webshare, just it's way cheaper. So really for $30 you can get 100 proxies. $30 a month. 100 proxies and up to 500 concurrencies, like, but you wouldn't really want to exceed it, because if you exceed it, you probably slow them down. But I assume. But anyways, so Webshare is, because of the unlimited bandwidth in particular, it's far better. So much respect to Proxy Factory. They are one of the closest that came. They came closer to competing to Webshare's pricing structure than most of what I've looked at so far. But there's a lot of oddities, you know, like the copy is not kept up. It's missing a lot of documentation. It's cool that you can buy per hour. I will give them that. Really interesting billing concept there. But they're scaling by the data, so it also is kind of like, well, what's the point? Like, you don't even tell me how many concurrencies I can run. So there's a lot of downsides here. So anyways, I've been using Webshare for a couple years to date, and every month I process 2 to 4 terabytes of data just with my Webshare proxy. So if you're interested in giving this a try for, you know, web scraping or whatever your use case may be, check out this link here at the bottom of my video and below my video, and I really appreciate it if you use my link to sign up, and if not, no worries. Best to you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.